Hi everyone, Isaiah Riel, financial advisor with Laguna Wealth Advisors. Hope you're having a great day. In today's episode, we're going to talk about something that keeps a lot of people up at night. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's episode, we're going to talk about, like I mentioned, something that keeps a lot of people up at night. It is a huge question for them. What do I do with my employer's retirement plan once I retire? For many people, that's a 401k, a 403b, an IRA, a SEP, a simple plan. It could be quite a few different things to many people, but it's your company's retirement plan. That's a huge decision they have to make. What do you do with it? Do you move it somewhere else? Do you keep it there? What options do I have available to me? What should I do? For a lot of people, this is a concern, and also too, it could be a little scary for people. So today I want to share with you 3 most common actions that people took when deciding to do what to do with their employer's retirement plan. So I'm going to share those thoughts with you. On top of that, I'm going to share with you from their experiences, the positives that they found from making that decision, and also too, the concerns that they found from making that decision, because I want to share everything with you so that you can make a sound decision for yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. The first most common thing that people did with their employer's retirement plan is they decided to move it with a professional money manager. So that could be a financial advisor, that can be a CFP. More specifically, that should be someone who specializes in managing investments for retirees. And so when people decided to make this decision, they found these to be the positives. The first is now they had a wider selection of investments to choose from. So as you know, for many people and for many plans, and for many employer retirement plans, there's a specific amount of investments you can choose from. There's a finite amount. So you're limited to a certain amount that you can choose from. By moving it with a professional money manager, most of the time there's a wider selection to choose from. You can diversify your money now. You can pick investments perhaps that weren't available to you before. On top of that, it gives you possibly more opportunity for growth, because now since you have the availability to pick different investments that perhaps can give you some good returns, now you have the opportunity. But granted, you have to make sure that the risk is perfect for you. You have to make sure that the risk tolerance is right for you. On top of that, when it comes to growth, there's risk involved. So you have to be willing to take on that risk in the hopes of having reward, aka growth for your plan. And the last thing they found to be a positive thing for them was additional services available to you. For many people who specialize in retirement planning, and actually I should say financial professionals who specialize in retirement planning, they offer additional features to their clients. So I'll give you an example. For Laguna Wealth Advisors, we offer tax planning and also estate planning help. So when a client has a question about taxes or tax planning, we'll lead them in the right direction to a CPA to help answer their questions. When it comes to trusts, wills, estate planning, we lead them in the right direction to an estate attorney to make sure that we can answer all their questions. The concerns that they found when looking to move their money to a money manager, and this was a big one, and this was probably the biggest one, is control. So you know yourself, if you like control, people that did this found this to be a little bit hard for them, because in the past, they were the ones themselves only to manage their plan. They made the decisions. They picked the investments. They felt in control. Of course, you're still going to have control, but now you're going to be partnering with someone else. And so it's up to you if you want to relinquish a little control to have someone else partner with you to manage your monies, to keep a second eye on your money. But for many people, they found it to be a concern for them. So I wanted to share that one with you. And this is both a positive and negative. And this is going to be for all 3 items I share with you, but it's cost. Make sure you do your research when it comes to cost, my friends. Cost can be a big thing for you. So it could be a positive because maybe now you're paying a lot less in fees, but also too, you could be paying a lot more in fees. And for some people that could be a bad thing, a negative, but also too, it could be a positive thing if you feel that the value that you're being provided satisfies the fees that you're being charged. So like negative, but do your research first. See if it is one or the other for you. The second most common thing people tend to do was they decide to keep the money there. And so the reason why, and the positive thing that people found when keeping the money there is, like I just mentioned previously, control. They still have control over the investments that they can choose from. They feel that they're, well, you can't see, but my foot put in the ground. They have a stronghold when it comes to their money. And so they feel like, okay, they have a little bit of peace of mind. That was a positive for many people. Another positive they found was cost. Of course, do your research first. But for some people, they found the cost to be less by keeping their monies where it was versus leaving it with a financial professional. Of course, you have to know what the value is for you. If you want to work with someone, if you want to be able to do that, great. But that was what they found to be a positive. And then the concerns that they found, and this was the biggest one, was, and I mentioned this in a previous episode, but it's, do you want to be your own money manager? Do you really want to have almost a full-time job when you retire? Because managing your investments requires a lot of attention and detail. Because if you're looking to draw income from your plan, you have to make sure your investments are producing you income. If you're looking for income and growth, you have to make sure your investments are producing both of those, or trying to achieve that for yourself. It takes a lot of work. So if you're okay with that, great. For many people, they found to be a concern, they found to be overwhelming after a certain bit of time, because they found, I want to be able to enjoy my retirement. They said that was a little bit of a concern for them. But of course, it's up to you. So I want to share those thoughts with you. And the last thing that people found, and the third most common thing people did, and this is a little bit different. And this pertains to people who are over the age of 59 and a half. And I think you may know what's coming. But if you're over the age of 59 and a half, you have the option while you're still working to move roll over your employer's retirement plan in with a professional money manager. Most of the time, that's rolling over your employer's retirement plan into an IRA or into some type of retirement plan situated to your needs. For some people, they found this to be a positive because they still plan to continue working for a year or two. So yes, they were planning for their retirement. They were in the process of retirement planning, but they still wanted to work a few more years. And so it gave them opportunity because they're having someone else manage their money for them while they're working, having someone else keep a second eye on their portfolio while they're working. So they found to be positive. At the same token, a concern for them was this, is that by moving your monies with someone else, for some people, of course, do your research first, but the matching wasn't there anymore. Because for some people, matching is huge, because if you put a specific dollar amount into your plan, the company matches it. That's, in a sense, free money that's given to you. So for some people, that option wasn't available anymore. Another thing that they found to be a concern was, this is an important one, is contribution limits. So of course, and let me give you an example more specifically. If you have a 401k, you have the option, if you're over the age of 50, to put in over $18,500. That's a pretty good chunk. If you're looking to move your monies and roll it over, and perhaps let's just say it's into an IRA, the contribution limits have changed now. Now you only have $5,500 to be able to contribute to your IRA. So that's a good amount that's not available to you anymore to contribute to your plan. So that's a concern to some people. Make sure to see if that's a situation for you. But some people found that to be, something that they didn't think about beforehand. They were like, oh shoot, I already forgot about that, or I didn't think about that. So My friends, those are the 3 most common things people found when looking to move their retirement plans. If you have questions, I am here for you. Please feel free to contact me, email me, give me a call, message me, whatever you prefer, I am here for you. Without further ado, I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.